Hello everyone, named Jaleesa, JJ Muti, Shash Game Reviews, everybody. And right now I want to give my top 9 Assassin's Creed games. I'm only including the ones for the consoles, for like the PS4, PS3, Xbox 360, Xbox One, you get the picture. I'm not including like Assassin's Creed like Liberations, I'm not counting that game. I haven't played it myself, and there's only 9 games officially for the entire console. So this is my personal opinion. Respect my opinion, I respect yours. And another thing, I'm doing this video just because they say the next Assassin's Creed game is coming out in 2 years, and that's called Assassin's Creed Empire, I believe, and that's going to take place in ancient Egypt, which I'll be excited for. And I'm glad that they're taking their time with Assassin's Creed game, because I want them to really make a kick-ass story, a great story, the next Black Flag game, something out of the park. But here's the thing, if y'all know my videos, I'm a big Assassin's Creed fan. I got the hat, I got the shirts, I got the books, I read the books, I'm a poster, I got little tokens like a shilling right here. I'm a big Assassin's Creed fan. So, again, I know my shit about Assassin's Creed. I know a lot of shit about Assassin's Creed, and I'm a total geek for this shit. But, yeah, everyone, Assassin's Creed, one of my favorite series of all time for games in history. It probably is my favorite. But let's start off with the list. There's been nice Assassin's Creed games, and there are some of them that are just plain damn bad. And some of them that are simply amazing. And let's start off with the worst. Number worst is none other than Assassin's Creed Unity. Here's the thing. Unity is basically the entire story of Arnold, Romeo, and his love of his life, Templar Elise, or Juliet if you want to call her, and how they love each other, except that their fathers were both killed because one was assassin, one was a Templar, and they try to unite the Templars and assassins to try to have peace. This entire game fails just because you're only playing Arnold the assassin. He's not an interesting character by himself. He is not. It takes place during the French Revolution. It doesn't really matter. Paris looks beautiful, but overall, I do not care for freaking Assassin's Creed Unity just because what it could have been. This game should have been playing Templars, in my opinion. You could have played Eloise, a great female character, but you didn't play her. Elise, or Eloise, however you want to call her, she meets Haytham Kenway's sister, Edward Kenway's daughter. She meets her. She's a Templar, and the fact is that you could have played a Templar. In Assassin's Creed Rogue, you played a Templar, but for the next gen, they want to give you something new. But the newest thing that you're reintroducing the freaking Assassin Order again. We did not need that. How about show something more of the Templars? To do for next generation and for old generation. Old generation have Rogue Wife, and now for the next generation, give them the same experience about being a Templar. And why not a better Templar than the first female main character? Elise or Eloise, however you want to call her, but I liked her character. And you played Arnold. Arnold is boring as shit. And I just don't agree with this entire game just because of the fact that you should have been playing a Templar. You played a Templar at the beginning. And here's the thing about this game. I'm a big Templar fan. I'm more of a Templar fan than Assassin fan, so people are like, traitor. But here's the thing. With the Templars and Assassins, at least Templars, you know what you're getting. With the Assassins, they're very hypocritical in some cases. And this game just shows it. Assassins will kill their own men, kill their own people, if it meant peace with the Templars. Because they're biased. They're hypocrites. This game shows corruption with both the Templars, which we all know they're corrupt, and the Assassins. Why I choose to be with side with the Templars is because you stick what you get. There ain't freaking hypocrites and assassin people that are like, oh, you side with them, we'll kill you. It's just automatically ridiculous. I'm a fan of the Templars and I'm a fan of the Assassins, especially Haytham and Ezio. But Unity for this game, it was an epic fail. Paris is beautiful and all, but overall Unity is just not a fun game to play. I will not go back to this game. Yeah, Unity, I gave this game a 6 out of 10. Only to see the stuff of Eloise, or at least however you want to call her, the Templar, and just just run around freaking Notre Dame, Paris, and just to explore. That's the best thing about this game. Other than that, the combat system's not good. The combat system's not good. Moving around, just you feel so constricted, and I just do not enjoy Unity. Unity is a game that I do not enjoy at all. And that's not including with the glitches. That's not including with all the little sabotage and glitches they always had. So yeah, that's number 9. Number 8 is known as Assassin's Creed Revelations. 2 assassins, Altair and Ezio Auditore. Ezio Auditore in his old age, apparently he is late 50s, but in the game he looks like freaking 70 or 80. I mean, look at the cutscenes of how he looks in the freaking trailer, and he looks like, okay, late 50s. This one it looks like damn 70s with the whole wrinkles and everything. And this journey is about finding out more about Altair's story, what happened to him after Assassin's Creed 1. Ezio, in this one, he's an older man, and he's figured out that not all the freaking answers had to come through his time. That he's just a stepping stone for a greater peace that's going to come forward in the new world. And basically, Ezio Auditore just goes to Constantinople, and he goes to the Templars, and he liberates Constantinople from the Templars. And along the way, he meets the future woman of his children, and yeah, that's basically what Revelations is about. I'm not the biggest fan of this game just because the trailer got me so pumped up, and it was just overall disappointing to me just because of the fact that the villain was so lackluster. The villain you could easily forget in this game, and overall it wasn't that much fun compared to Assassin's Creed 2 or Brotherhood, but overall on its own, it's an okay game. If you want to see the end of Altair's journey or Ezio's journey, this is the game to do it. I recommend this game 7.5 out of 10. It's a C to C minus video game in my opinion. Now, number 7 on the list, then Assassin's Creed 1. This was the first Assassin's Creed game. You played during the Crusades time. You're Altair, an assassin who acts like a Templar at the beginning, in my opinion, for killing innocents and all that stuff. And you're learning how to be an assassin for the first time, and this game was great for its time. But the problem, though, with this game is, besides the glitches, I mean, this game was unplayable for the glitches, it was very repetitive. You go to 3 different districts, poor, middle class, and high class, and you do the same thing over again. You speak to a couple people, you listen to them, like conversations, get some objectives done. You go back to the guy, tell him all the information you can, and then he gives you permission to go kill the guy. And basically, it went on and on for the same thing. And overall, for an Assassin's Creed game, that was okay for its time. But for now, we want to have more and more. We want to have more stuff to do, besides just listening to people and going through the same 3 steps over and over again. Give us something new or a little bit different in the game. But overall, it was the beginning, so what did you expect? Overall, it was a great beginning for Assassin's Creed, the series. This started the game franchise off, and it was great for its time. But overall, it's not my favorite Assassin's Creed game. I gave this game a 8.2 out of 10, a B- video game. I recommend playing this because this is the first Assassin's Creed game. You really need to check it out. Granted, it's going to be repetitive, but still, that's what you're going to get for the first game of an entire series. Come on. So, benefit of doubt, play Assassin's Creed. Number 7. Number 6 is an Assassin's Creed Syndicate. This is a new Assassin's Creed game, and everyone seems to love this game. Here's the thing, I enjoy this game. This game is a lot of freaking fun. Hey, Assassin's Creed Unity, take notes. You want to know what's going to be great for a freaking video game, for Assassin's Creed game? Have likable protagonists. Jacob and Evie Fry. Twin assassins that basically disobey their orders and go to London to her freedom from the Templars. And what I do not like about this game, it's just very one-dimensional. The assassins are the heroes and the Templars are the bad guys, and the Templar has a twirl of a mustache. No, but here's the thing. When you get past that little stuff, Jacob and Evie Fry are a joy to be around. You like their interactions with other people. You like their allies. The villains are lacking in this game, sadly. That's the reason why this game is not as high as it would be. And it's very, like I said, single-minded. I mean, like, assassins are the good guys. Templars are the evil guys. We're going back to the basics of Assassin's Creed overall since the beginning. But this game was a lot of fun in London, 1868. Love the grappling hook. Like I said, I love Jacob and Evie Fry. I just love London. I took a second opinion upon London. I'm just like, you know what? I really just enjoy this map. Carriages are fun. We're attacking cops. There is just so much fun to do in this entire game, Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Either way, to me, you're gonna have a great time with this game. Just even though it doesn't say like the overall, this game gives such little great hints. This is what I love about Assassin's Creed Syndicate. It gives such great little hints and plays homage to the freaking, like, for instance, Evie Fry just says Resquiacha and Pace and throws away this freaking clothing she has. That's a tribute to Ezio Auditore. They even mentioned Edward Kenway. The Shroud of Eden, if you look up the history online, you know what the Shroud is, how it's related to Brotherhood and all that stuff. So yeah, this game was just a great homage video game. It's a B+ video game. The story arc for the villains is crap in my opinion, but not the story arc in total, but the villains are kind of crappy. I do not like the main villain at all, but I love Jacob and Evie Fry, some of my favorite protagonists in video games. I mean, for the Assassin's Creed, probably on my top 10 character list for both of them. And overall, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, great time, great fun. It's just a good time you're gonna have. It's a B plus video game, 8.8 out of 10, number 6. Now, number 5, I'm gonna give to Assassin's Creed Rogue. This was the last gen for all Assassin's Creed games for the PS3. You know what this told? The story of Shay Patrick Cormac, the person that wiped out the assassins in the colonies. This is the guy that basically was the apprentice to Achilles. Achilles from Assassin's Creed 3, and what I love about this game, it ties into every single game. To the main ones connected to it. It ties into freaking Black Flag with Haytham Kenway coming into this game. You killed Adewale in this video game. What the fuck? The black guy that was from Assassin's Creed 4 that always hang around you killing him off? That's crucial. What else can I say also about this video game? You connect to Unity at the end. You kill Arnold's father at the end. What unbelievableness. And I know I'm spoiling this shit, but this game, for its spoils, just showed the viewpoint of the Templars, and how the Templars are not that different from Assassins. How Assassins sometimes go over the edge and do the same stuff that they accuse the Templars of doing. This game showed Assassin's Creed to a whole new light to different fans of two sides of the same coin. That's what I believe of the same coin. And that's what I believed what Assassins are, Templars are. They both seek control in their own little ways. And yes, the people say, yes, Assassins are for freedom and all that stuff. In some cases, they're absolutely not. But overall, Assassins and Templars, in my opinion, the war is going to continue going on forever. I'm a Templar fan. That's where I stood by. But Assassin's Creed Rogue just gave us a great story. Yes, the freaking combat system was the same as freaking Black Flag. But overall, you got a different story, good story, just a different side of a whole Assassin's Creed universe that you have, and it gave us that for a last gen. This was a final goodbye to last gen. I thought this was a great final goodbye. Out of a 10, I'm going to give this game a 9 out of 10. It's an A- video game. I like this a little bit more than Syndicate just because it showed a different aspect of Assassin's Creed. So yeah, number 5, Assassin's Creed Rogue. Number 4, I am going to give to Assassin's Creed 3. Now, everyone rants about this game because of Connor, and he's the main character, but anything else in that, everything works. You playing Haytham at the beginning as a Templar was interesting. Haytham is an amazing character. He's my favorite character of all Assassin's Creed characters. Maybe tied with Ezio Auditore. I love Ezio Auditore too. My favorite assassin and my favorite Templar. Great characters. And the villains were amazing. Haytham, Charles Lee were great villains. The Frontier, the combat system was awesome. Trip mines, rope darts, hanging people. That was freaking awesome. Introduced the naval combat. I love the DLC with King George Washington, or evil King George Washington, and I just love this video game. Yes, Connor was a bland character, and probably I will not go back to the story as many times, but just the sheer violence of this video game, liberating forts and playing the Revolution was something I always wanted to do, because I'm a history buff, and I got this for freaking Assassin's Creed 3. This game, to me, it gets a very lot of hate for, well, yes, Connor is a bland character, but at least he did something more than Arnold did, and freaking his time, Arnold, what did he do? Assassins and Templars together. Nope, not gonna happen. Connor, he basically undid what Shay Patrick Cormac did. He worked with Achilles, and he became the new assassin, and he rebuilt the Brotherhood for the American colonies. And yeah, Connor in Assassin's Creed 3, yes, a bland character, but at least he accomplished something, and I really just enjoyed all the storytelling. Love the missions, love the DLC. Yes, it's just a great good time. Assassin's Creed 3, definitely check it out. Underrated. I give this game a 9.3 out of 10. A- video game as well. Now, my top 3 Assassin's Creed games, and number 3 is none other than Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Haytham Kenway's father, Edward Kenway, the pirate. I want to be a pirate for sure. I just love Edward Kenway's character. Edward Kenway, yes, he may not be the greatest assassin of all time, but his overall story of a character, his journey arc throughout this entire video game is so emotional, and this is just A+ storytelling in my opinion. Working with all your pirate buddies, and you all know the history of the pirates, and you know what's going to happen to most of these main allies of his. And for, Edward Kenway, I just loved going around and traveling around the world in your ship. There's so many great stories. I mean, there's so many great things you could do in this game. There's so much to do, and I just love it for that. The storytelling was amazing. Everything worked out. I loved the Great Indian Wow, or however you want to call it. I like going to these different places, Havana, Jamaica, and all that stuff. I just enjoyed this video game so much. I could not believe how much I enjoyed it. And I got one of my best friends to get into this game, and he's not a big fan of sailing, so this is a plus for me. This game was just freaking awesome, and I just enjoyed it. I have no words more to explain how much I enjoyed Black Flag. I'm considering buying this game for the PS4 just to play it again. And yeah, I love Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I'm sorry if I say Assassin's Creed 3, but yeah, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, a great video game. Love it to death, and yeah. This is just why Assassin's Creed is so good, because of great storytelling. This is A+ storytelling right here. This to me is a 9.7 out of 10. Love Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Number 3. And the final 2 Assassin's Creed games, and if y'all know my videos, I'm torn between these two, but number 2 for now, or probably go back and forth. Number 2 is going to be Assassin's Creed 2. I had this number 1 for so many years, but you all know what's going to be number 1. So Assassin's Creed 2, this is the beauty of Ezio Auditore, his beginning. He's the Batman of this universe. His family was killed right before his eyes. He's trying to learn it. He get involved with the assassins again, gets against the Templars. Rodrigo Borgia, why not? You go to Venice. I love Venice, Florence, Tuscany. Customization. This was the beginning of so much. They fixed everything from Assassin's Creed 1, and they improved upon it. Banking system, customization, different weapons, just the overall arc of how much stuff you could do in this game was simply amazing. This was a amazing game. I have no explanation of how much I love this video game. This got me so much more into video games. This made me... I was going to quit video games, and this game just brought me more into it. I just loved Assassin's Creed 2. I couldn't believe how good it was. Amazing storytelling, amazing side quests. I love the Assassin's Creed tombs. I love how you get Altair's armor. I just love Assassin's Creed 2. Just basically check this game out. My second favorite Assassin's Creed game, 9.7 out of 10, 9.8. I can't really give a score right now. And my number 1 favorite, and this was always debated to me, which one's my favorite, but Brotherhood right now is my favorite. Here's the thing, I played this game, this storyline, like 4 times. I'm thinking about playing it for a 5th. Here's the thing. This game was phenomenal. They took everything from Assassin's Creed 2 and leveled it up. You get different techniques. You get your Brotherhood. You get to call in your assassins. This is the only game where you actually feel like you could actually bring in your assassins at the actual are helpful. I love the Arrow Storm. This story is all about how Ezio Auditore, he defeated Rodrigo Borgia, but now Cesare Borgia has basically invaded his homeland, and he's going to Cesare Borgia to Rome to fight him in Italy, and he realizes that he needs a whole group of people, and he becomes the entire mentor. He becomes the master. Ezio Auditore becomes the mentor of the Assassin's Creed, and he recruits all the assassins. He built up a brotherhood and takes down the Borgias once and for all. Love the little side missions with Leonardo da Vinci's, basically, he creates these little machines and you basically take them down. Whether it's submachine guns, submarines, or tanks, you do all that shit. This game is just fun. A+ storytelling, just like Assassin's Creed 2. I love Rome. I love the beauty of Rome. My favorite Assassin's Creed map of all the Assassin's Creed. I just love Rome. Enjoyed the DLC. This started off the multiplayer. This game was fucking phenomenal. My favorite Assassin's Creed game. So, out of 10, 9.8 out of 10. I just love those 2 games. And here's the thing. I really cannot choose between Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood. I know I say that's number 2, and I know I say Brotherhood's number 1, but I go back and forth between those games because I just love those games, those 2 games so much. I can't really decide. It goes back and forth all the time. I struggle with my heart. Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed 2. That's how I feel about this entire franchise. I love Assassin's Creed. To me, what always for video games is not... People always like Call of Duty. There's big Call of Duty gamers and they just play multiplayer. But I always say, check out story. Story is everything. And just these games and movies, and here's the thing, we're going to have an Assassin's Creed movie with Michael Fassbender and Maria Cotillard from La Vie en Rose. I mean, we got to check out this movie, people. Come on. This is my top 9 Assassin's Creed season. I can't talk today because I'm so excited. But my top 9 Assassin's Creed games, basically, subscribe if you like, just screen down the bottom link, comment down below, let me know, respect my opinion, I'll respect yours, leave a logical explanation. If you disagree with me, leave a good explanation why you disagree with me. Don't write stupid shit down. Come on, we're all reasonable adults. So yeah, everyone, that's my top 9 Assassin's Creed game. Let me know what you think, everyone. Alright, everyone, it's Lee signing off. Good day, everybody. Bye-bye.